Morgan Stanley increases Tesla stock price target. Again, man, these analysts, they're waking up. They're finally waking up. Oh man. It's kind of sad for me because I do want to buy more Tesla stock as cheap as possible, as low as possible, but you simply can't do it. I simply can't do it when they're waking up like this. I mean, it's a good thing. We want the stock to appreciate, but what would be better is that you have a whole lot more shares. You know what I'm saying? But they're waking up, and Morgan Stanley is now saying bull case. And when these guys make predictions, when they make price targets, it's within 12 months, 6 to 12 months. Bull case of $800 per share. More than a double from where it is now, or at double where it is now, which is not out of the question, which I do believe that Tesla stock could end around $700 per share by end of this year, despite my 575 price target, my official price target. And that price target only indicates a fair value. That's it. So anything below that by end of this year of 575 is cheap to buy. That's just my opinion. I'll make a bull case for my price prediction later on this month or so. I'm still working on the numbers and stuff like that. But Morgan Stanley lifts Tesla stock target. Bull case now, $800. We're going to get into it on why that's the case, which is insane because this is the first time Morgan Stanley's been doing this. And other Wall Street analysts will probably follow as well because this guy, Adam Jonas, he's been very persistent and consistent with Tesla stock, which I gotta give props to him. Now, let's get down to it right after you guys smash that thumbs up button and the subscribe button as well. So let's get down to it. Let's go! Morgan Stanley has revised its price target for Tesla shares, increasing it from $430 per share from $400 with a new bull case valuation of $800. Tesla's advancements in autonomous vehicle AV technology and its integration of embodied AI are highlighted as key drivers for the updated validation. Now that's interesting because they're valuing Tesla now as an autonomous company, as an AI company. That's what I mean, they're waking up. Let's continue with this. According to the report, Tesla's unique combination of expertise in data collection, robotics, energy storage, and AI compute infrastructure has positioned it as a leader in the emerging autonomous mobility market. Oh my. Whoa, am I reading this right? There's nothing to do here with automotive. Like nothing to do with car sales or vehicle sales. I love it. Oh man, they're waking up. The analysts emphasize the role of Tesla Mobility, the company's autonomous ride-share division, which is valued at $90 per share in the revised sum of the parts model. The mobility fleet is projected to grow 7.5 million vehicles by 2040. I would say 10x that number, and we're more realistic. 7.5 million is way too low, but let's continue with it. With an estimated revenue of $1.46 per mile and a 29% EBITDA margins. I mean, that's amazing. I mean, look, it's crazy that the fact that Morgan Stanley or Adam Jonas here in this case is sitting down breaking down the numbers like this. Oh my God. If all Wall Street analysts are thinking this way, and if they actually think this way, the stock would be over $1,000 per share right now. Easy, but they're not. So, while the stock is still cheap. I mean, I just did a podcast with a guy who had 60,000 Tesla shares and he's still buying Tesla stock for this reason and for other reasons too. You guys can check the podcast here. It was an awesome podcast. But watch it after this video because it gets more juicier. The article continues and says, Morgan Stanley also highlighted the increasing significance of Tesla's network services, encompassing recurring revenue streams such as full self-driving, supercharging, and software upgrades. I love this a lot, man. This segment is expected to contribute approximately 1/3 of Tesla's total EBITDA by 2030, raising to nearly 60% by 2040. Now, I think it's gonna be sooner than that. If only 33% of Tesla's business by 2030, I think, again, they have to stay conservative in these ways. I think it's gonna be a whole lot more than that. I think once we have this, because unsupervised robotaxi is starting this year. Let's give it 2 years for it to scale and stuff like that. And then we've got the Cybercab coming in full force. I think it could be more than that. But they're staying conservative, which is very interesting. 60% by 2040, no, my man. It's probably going to be 80 to 90% by 2040. I'll tell you that right now. Sheesh. The network services segment is now valued at $168 per share, reflecting its growing importance to Tesla's business model. That is incredible. And they say here that we raised our price target to $430 from $400 previously, driven by increase in our mobility and network services valuations and partially offset by a decrease in our third-party battery business valuation. Analyst led by none other than Adam Jonas wrote. And Adam Jonas is, he's smart. He also said that the bot for Tesla bot in 2040 is worth $485 per share. So if you slap on to the stock price right now, it's already above $800 per share. That's just, again, it's just incredible. They note that Tesla's broader potential in the embodied AI domain, including possibilities in aviation, marine, and other sectors, is not yet factored into the valuation. So, whoa, hold up a second. These guys are thinking that possibility of Tesla entering aviation, marine, and other sectors. Airplanes? Well, we did get that one Easter egg. Plaid Airlines. I know Elon said that they're not thinking of airplanes right now, but I don't know, man. I don't know if these guys are thinking like this. That's interesting. I mean, an electric plane. I mean, no noise and anything. Oh, man. The possibility is there, but in reality, Tesla has a lot of stuff on their plate. We need to have the robotaxi at full scale and the bot in production in order for Tesla to think about that. They have a lot of stuff on their plate. The analysts anticipate Tesla's unsupervised autonomous vehicle fleet to debut in a city setting by 2026. They're going to start this year. So I think it's going to be a whole lot sooner than we think. However, they do not project widespread deployment of autonomous vehicles in their Tesla mobility forecast until 2030, which is a big mistake. Which is a very big mistake. If analysts are not projecting any sort of autonomous vehicle deployment for Tesla before 2030, they're going to miss out on a lot of gains. A lot of gains. Elon already said that the Cybercab and volume production in no later than 2027. Let's say 2028. Screw it, let's say 2029. That sounds to me a whole lot sooner than 2030. You know what I mean? But that's good. That's good because we as Tesla investors have enough time to buy more shares. That's all I'm going to say. While self-driving policies might undergo reassessment at a national level under the incoming administration, Tesla still faces significant hurdles in overcoming challenges related to technology, testing, and permitting for near-term commercializations, analysts added. Now, here's the thing. With Trump in the office, and helping Elon, them pretty much both helping each other and Elon in Trump's ears, I think things are going to be a whole lot more smoother than we think. Now, yes, there will be challenges. It's not going to be a smooth sailing, but the path is clear. The path is clear. And once that data comes in that shows that look at the interventions that are just so low compared to what humans drive and how much lives they could save. If you're a government and you see this data and you reject it, you should go to jail. That's criminal. That's absolutely criminal. Like you're stopping something that can actually save lives? Like, are you mad? Are you crazy? So I think it's going to be a whole lot sooner and quicker than most people think, especially with, version 13.2. I mean, look at this chart. Look at the intervention saves. Oh my God. Already it started looking good. So although I understand what they're trying to say, I would take it with a pinch of salt, knowing that what's coming. Now, here's the juicy part. Here is the part where they say it's $800 per share. It's a sheesh moment. The updated bull case of $800 per share assumes a fleet size of 12 million vehicles by 2040, generating $1.50 per mile in revenue with a 45% EBITDA margin. This scenario envisions robust international expansion and greater pricing power. Sheesh, that's crazy. But what's even crazier, I think they meant $8,000 per share by 2040, not $800. $800, the stock will be $800 by 2040? No, that's a mistake. No. When these guys make an analysis, they're talking about within 12 months. And I can see Tesla hitting 800, 700 by end of this year. $800 in 2040, what are they, nuts? Are they mad generating this much? No. So they're saying that Tesla's going to be worth only like what, 2.5, 3 trillion, not even 3 trillion by 2040 with all this going on. No, absolutely not. Maybe 10 trillion, no, more than that, maybe like 10x that, 100%. But no, I think they're saying Tesla's worth right now $800 per share if this is what's going to happen by 2040. That's how I'm seeing it. That's what I'm seeing it. They also said that on the other hand, of course, they got to save themselves. Morgan Stanley's bear case valuation of $200 per share reflects a potential headwind such as tighter regulation and slower geographic adoption. If Tesla goes $200 per share within the next 12 months, I may have to sell this camera to buy more shares. I don't know, man. Maybe this YouTube stuff is gonna stop. No, I'm kidding. I love this YouTube stuff. But anyways, you know what I mean? If we get another opportunity at $200 per share, my man, I'm buying as, oh my God. My savings that I'm putting for down payment for a house, actually that can wait. That's going to go right into it. Man, it's going to be such a sheesh moment. But that is Morgan Stanley's or Adam Jonas's new bull price target of $800 and a price increase to $430 per share. I'm saying they're saying $800 within the 12 months as their bull case and $430 per share as their price target for the next 12 months, which I agree. $800 per share. Oh man, it's absolutely insane. Now, there's just one guy that I want you guys to meet and just to listen to what he has to say because he has 60,000 Tesla shares and he's still buying Tesla stock. It's crazy to me. I had to interview him and we did a podcast together right here. You guys will learn a lot. This guy's full of information and man, he's an awesome guy. You guys will enjoy it. Subscribe, guys. Get your I Bought the Dip t-shirt and I shall see you guys in the next video. See ya!